And they are going to go green flag racing in the Nutrient Ag Solutions starting zone.
Devin Moran second in the Lucas Oil Championship, 0.6 wins this year. Bobby Pierce, the number one ranked third late model driver of the nation, into turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Moran, Pierce on the prowl already into turn number 3 on lap number 1.
Moran got that whole shot. James, he's going to try to be the leader at the scoring loop as they come across the line. He will. Pierce second, which is where Pierce finished last night in his prelim. Third right now, Jordan Kohler in 1:14.
The Roger Sellers Double Down Motorsports, Big River Steel, C&W Trucking, Lazy Days RV. Pierce now dips to the bottom. Behind them, it's McDowell, Kohler, and Marlar. Moran will lead lap number 2 into turn number 1.
So look at Mike Marlar, your fifth place car rather, in the 157 as Max Blair's moved back up. Again, Blair trying to get a little redemption from last night at the front of the field. Bobby Pierce going to throw a slider on Devin Moran for the lead.
Way up top, Moran, and they almost got together after Garlic Pierce out in front. Devin Moran will throw it up into 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, spirited battle for the lead. Devin Moran and Bobby Pierce into turn 3 here in this first 25 lapper, a dandy so far.
Pierce going to think about another slider in 3 and 4. He does, and he clears him this time by coming off the corner. Bobby Pierce, your leader that time at the scoring loop. Moran going to drive back down under him and clear him, throwing haymakers at each other. Good, clean racing early on. 7 laps into this one. Pierce back down to the inside,
yeah,
James.
This is fun. They got to love it here. They come out of turn 4. Devin Moran and have a car length back out in front. 8 in the books.
I'm telling you, when this place is racy, it is one of the best tracks in the entire country. We see it time and time again. Pierce now trying to get a run on the inside and even hook a little bit of that berm with the left front. Big time trouble. Kyle Bronson is upside down in turn number 4, and the red flag is out on lap number 12. Show you the FloRacing instant replay is KB40 got a good run down in turns 3 and 4, and you're going to see right there he just got too high, hooked the cushion to maybe the wall, and that car went into a series of barrel rolls. Kyle Bronson is A-OK, and that is good news. In the Nutrient Ag Solutions restart zone, Devin Moran is your leader on lap number 12.
Roger Sellers Double Down Motorsports in 3 ahead of the Bobby Pierce Racing 32. Pierce up top. Down the back straightaway. If they're sitting there for a few moments, let's see into turn 3. Moran and Pierce still at it. Meanwhile, third spot. Here comes Marlar on the bottom of the 157. And Moran still leads by a car length and the one to go side by side, DJ.
Well, here comes Pierce. He's going to throw the slider on Moran. He was throwing sliders on Moran in 3 and 4. Now he'll clear him for the lead down in 1 and 2. Moran going to try to drive back on the outside. Don't know if he's got enough. Mike Marlar trying to enter the chat as well. You've got a new race leader. It's Bobby Pierce. You saw him get high there in turn number 2, and he gets high again and hooks the cushion down in turns 3 and 4. The Samaritans Performance, 1 lap to go for the Oakwood, Illinois driver.
Out at turn number 2, looking for his third Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series winner of the year. He had 2 at Houston's back last month. Final lap. 1.8. Not gonna matter. Bobby Pierce took the lead back on lap 13. He wins the first 25 lap here tonight, DJ.
Jonathan Davenport on the pole. Nick Hoffman on the outside. The green flag waves in the Nutrient Ag Solutions starting zone.
Into turn number 1, the NOS Energy Drink number 9, the Nutrient Ag Solutions 40 down on the bottom. Here comes Thornton. Here comes McCready down the back straightaway. JD will take the lead. Trying to go back to back here at Florence. 79 career wins. Off at turn 4, lap number 1 belongs to the Blairsville, Georgia driver.
Ricky Thornton Jr., you're hurting tell Ben Shelton after his heat race win that he wanted to be starting where he was so that he could use Jonathan Davenport as a barometer to see exactly how good his race team was and see where they were. Well, now he's up front, peeking a nose down to the inside of the 49 and a bid for the lead, not able to get it done. 2 in the books. Davenport, Thornton, Hoffman, the top 3. Albertson going to try to stay high down in turns 3 and 4. Again, you are looking at the battle for 4th, 5th, and 6th. That's Tim McCready in 4th and the Blue Rocket 1. The black and yellow 76, of course, it's the Wells & Sons Motorsports entry of Brandon Overton. Overton's got a good run down to the inside, and then the Ken and Met Roberts Racing 58 of Garrett Albertson. Here comes Brandon Overton down to the inside, and just behind him into the wall was Jason Jameson. Down in turn number 4, Jameson parked it maybe as long as McCready did last night. He gathers it back up, and we stay green, James, and we double it up for the folks at home.
Albertson is opening up top. Here comes Garrett Albertson.
Albertson going to try to take that fourth spot away, and he's going to cross him over now. He'll clear him with a slider in turns 3 and 4, but can he hold the spot? Overton going to drive back down to the inside. You've got a new 4th place car. Yes, you do. Garrett Albertson by 1/100th of a second.
In the 21 car. 3-time track champion here at Florence. Thornton now digging on the bottom. Here comes Albertson. Man, heavy traffic down the straightaway. Here comes Ricky Thornton Jr. 4 laps to go, Dustin. As they go, and he cannot get around Ross Robinson. And Davenport may be a sitting duck, and Thornton can go to the outside into turn number 3.
Jonathan Davenport's going to throw caution to the wind and thread the needle going into turns 3 and 4, trying to work around the back of the field. And now Ricky Thornton Jr. has caught up to him as well. Just 3 laps to go, 1.1 seconds the advantage. White flag's going to be out final time around. Davenport's your leader, but a battle for second is brewing just behind him. There's Davenport, and they're creeping into your screen, the 20 RT and the 58 on the right side. Here comes Garrett Albertson. Davenport's got this race in the bag through turns 3 and 4. Albertson going to go to the outside of Ricky Thornton Jr. Checkered flag is out. Jonathan Davenport's going to win the group meet feature. Albertson crosses over Thornton, but can't quite get him. RTJ second, Garrett Albertson third.